Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to celebrate Jana's 50th birthday. Thank you very much for inviting us to an amazing Burns supper to honor your heritage. By the way, have you ever wondered what a Burns supper might be? See for yourself. A Burns supper is a celebration of the life and poetry of the poet Robert Burns, who was the author of many Scots poems. The suppers are normally held on or near the poet's birthday, 25th of January, occasionally known as Robert Burns Day, but more commonly known as Burns Night. But of course this year, everything is different, and we are happy that Jana and Craig invited us to this traditional spectacle. So relax and enjoy the tradition of a Burns supper. The host says a few words, welcoming everyone to the supper and stating the reason for it.
Again, thank you guys for coming. This has been great. Happy birthday to my lovely wife. This is a Burns supper, so we're going to kind of go over what that is. Jana's going to do a little speech on what that's about here in a little bit also. The dinner's going to begin with a Selkirk grace given by Brenda Bryant, who's down at the end there. So Brenda Bryant's going to be doing the grace. Then we'll begin our dinner with a Scottish tradition of kakaliki soup, and then followed by Sandy, and he will be doing our piping to our fake haggis. We're going to be having beef Wellington tonight, so that's our fake haggis, beef tenderloin. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a procession that's going to come through here. Then we're going to eat and drink, and before that we're going to drink some, and then after that we're going to drink some more. So there'll be a lot of toasting. There's some drambuie in the middle, but we also have plenty of alcohol here. After we get done with dinner, Jana is going to give a speech on the immortal memory of Robert Burns. Brett is going to be given, which is Jana's brother over there. You can't miss him. He's going to give a toast to the lassies. Letitia will be giving a toast to the laddies.
Thank you, Craig, for the warm welcoming. And thank you, Brenda, for the prayers.
Right, it's my honour on Jana's 50th birthday to say the Selkirk Grace. It's believed that Robbie Burns wrote this at the Selkirk Hotel in Scotland, and it's my pleasure now to say grace. Some hae meat and canna eat, and some would eat but want it. But we hae meat and we can eat, so let the Lord be thanked. Amen. Amen.
Now it's time for the highlight of the evening. The procession and presentation of the fake haggis.
Well, this part here is the piper's favourite. It's the quick he gets for doing his job, really.
There you go.
And this keeps all the reeds well oiled.
Well, cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at every Robbie Burns supper, there's always an address to the haggis. It's a poem he wrote regarding this favourite piece of food, I would call it. Different words, different places. Now, I'll read this in the language basically it was written in, and a lot of it will be Doric, which is up from the north side of Scotland. So I'll read it as we go. You probably won't understand a word I'm saying. It says, "Far fae your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Being the ma you tak your place, pinch tripe o' therm. Weel, are you worthy o' a grace, as lang's my arm. The groaning trencher there you fell, your hurdy's like a distant hill. Your pin would help to mend a mill in time of need. What through your pores the dews distill, like amber bead." That's a whiskey leaking out through his pores. Yeah. "His knife, she rustic label dicht, and cut you up with ready slight, trenching your gushing entrails bright, like ony ditch. And then, oh, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking wretch." So much for the haggis. "Then horn for horn they stretch and strive. Deal tak the hindmost or they drive." That means the devil's after you. "Till other wheels swelled kites be alive, are bent like drums. The old guid man mislike to rive, be thankit hums. Is there that o'er his French ragout, or all yo that watch straw a sow? Or for crash would mark her spew wi' perfect scunner, looks down with sneering scornful view on sick a dinner. Poor devil, see him o'er his trash, as feckless as a wither rash. His spindle shank a guid whiplash, his knee a net. Through bloody flood or field a dash, oh how unfit. But mark the rustic haggis fed. The trembling earth sounds his tread. Clap in his wally neva blade, he'll mak it whistle, and legs and arms and heads will sned like the taps of thistles. That means taken. Your powers will mak mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking wear, the Japs and luggies. But if you wish your grateful prayer, gie her a haggis. Cheers to Robbie Burns. Robbie Burns.
Cheers and thanks to Sandy for his great presentation and fantastic music. What a spectacular dinner it was. In the next part of our Burns supper, the main speaker gives a speech remembering some aspect of Burns's life or poetry. A toast to the immortal memory of Robert Burns then follows.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. It means so much to me to have such great friends. I truly feel blessed. I really do. Everyone complaining and bitching about how bad 2020 was, I can't say that because I made some of the best friends of my life in the last year, and I feel so grateful to have all of you in my life. So I thank you again. But the reason I'm up and speaking is because I am giving the toast to the immortal memory of Robert Burns. This was just a partial view of the tragically short life in which Robert became a major collector and improver of old Scots songs, a teller of stories, an impressive writer, a farmer and a soldier, not to mention a famous or perhaps more accurately notorious lover. So, everybody, I am very proud to give you this toast as I ask you, Scot or not, to fill your glasses and raise them high as you can as I propose to the immortal memory of Robert Burns.
Robert Burns.
Here, here.
Great job, Jana. Well done. In the next part we hear the address to the lasses. This was originally a short speech given by a male guest in thanks to the women who had prepared the meal. However, it is now much more wide-ranging and generally covers the male speaker's view on women. It is normally amusing and not offensive, particularly since it will be followed by a reply from the lassies concerned. The men drink a toast to the women's health.
Okay, so I've been asked to do the toast to the lassies. At first I thought that was a collie. So I've been asked to do this toast at this supper and birthday party for my beautiful favorite sister. And yes, Bob, you're right. She is my only sister. This one is for my best friend, my brother-in-law, my friend that my sister took away from me.
Is this another joke?
Tough was a good one. Tough crowd.
Now, men, look your wife or your date in the eye, because you don't want to suffer the consequences. And Karsten, what are the consequences if you don't look at your significant other in the eye when you toast?
So you have 7 years of bad sex.
Oh shit!
Now that's
Don't say shit like that.
No,
that's German.
I told you it was only 7.
So, I raise a glass
Let's go,
to Robbie Burns and my sister's 50th birthday. To the lassies.
Thank you, Brett. Now it's Letitia's turn to reply to the laddies.
I've been asked to respond on behalf of all the lassies. I'll try my best to keep it classy. We gathered here this braw fine night. I'm hoping that Disney end with a fight. Here goes my response from the fairest sex. An age-old dispute who's more complex. The lad we celebrate the night, I ask we lift our glasses. And to the laddies.
Well, that concludes a wonderful dinner with great food, great drinks and great friends. Happy 50th birthday, Jana, and thanks again for inviting us to this special occasion.